pay you.
Where's my pen go? Hello, everybody. Welcome to St. Albert Sports Fan.
Welcome.
I'm Brady Smith,
I'm
by...
Kellen Underwood.
Yeah, you are. We're here for conference matchup between the Harlan Cyclones and St. Albert Saints. The Saints beat Harlan earlier this year, 11-0. We're getting ready for starting lineups here soon. I don't think these are updated records, but I think the conference records might be right. So Harlan is 2-11 in conference, with both of their wins coming in conference, and then St. Albert is 3-7 in conference. So this is a conference matchup which has implications, which St. Albert has already proved they can knock off Harlan. We'll see if they can do it twice in one season. Okay, I'm just going to hold this in my hand.
Or you could just put it under the computer.
That's what I was trying to do.
Here, I'll help.
Here, well, I'm going to read it right now.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the Saints are coached by Lindsay Daly, and the Cyclones are coached by Tara Dalvin Lawler. Windy day out, and we got planes flying overhead. We've also got baseball playing Harlan down at the baseball field. We'll give updates as the night goes on.
How's their record? How's the boys' team's record for Harlan?
I'm not sure.
Or baseball team?
I'm not sure. But I think that one's supposed to be a close matchup also. I don't know, I was talking to some of the baseball players, and they think it will be a close matchup. So we'll see if they're right or not. Saints had a shortened game against Underwood that ended in 5 on Wednesday night.
It ended in 5?
5 innings, yes.
Oh.
With a loss 15-5. And then the Falcons lost that game against Denison 11-7 after a hard-fought battle. We should be getting starting lineups here soon. Some historical matchup information. I'm not sure about the exact record, but St. Albert has won the last 3 matchups in this series. So 1 earlier this year and then both games last year. So we'll see if they can go 2 years straight of 2-0 against the Cyclones. Out of class matchups, so they won't see each other in districts. Which actually, I think districts were released, but I don't have them pulled up, so.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's varsity.
All right, let's get ready for
the visiting Harlan Cyclones and your hometown St. Albert Saints.
these starting lineups.
To begin, we would like to offer a few words about sportsmanship. St. Albert
First words about sportsmanship.
High School Athletic Union encourage positive sportsmanship and behavior at the game tonight. Please encourage your athletes, coaches, and officials with positive comments and acts. What you say and do during this contest reflects on your team, school, and community.
And we'll start it off first with the Harlan Cyclones starting lineup.
At this time, we would ask that everyone stand for
Oh, we're actually going to do the prayer first.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Please give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by our words and actions is pleasing to you. We ask you, Father, to bless each one of us, especially the players, coaches, umpires, and parents. Amen. And now the starting lineup for tonight's games. First for the visiting Harlan Cyclones.
All right, for the Cyclones.
Leading off, the designated player, Lauren Schmitz.
Designated player Lauren Schmitz.
Batting second, playing shortstop, Avery Mans.
Batting second, shortstop Avery Mans.
Playing third base, Taylor Heese.
Batting third, playing third base is Taylor Heast.
Playing left field, Aubrey Wagner.
Batting fourth is Aubrey Wagner.
Playing first base, Carly Goshorn. Batting sixth, playing second
Who is
base,
that?
Lily Albertson.
Goshorn or something? Lily Albertson?
Seventh,
Yeah,
playing
okay.
center field, Taya Froelich.
You got it.
Batting 8th,
Oh.
catching, Susie Kinkle.
Susie Keekle is catching.
Nobody help me with pronunciations. Batting 9th, pitching,
Oh.
Cameron Goshorn.
Cameron Goshorn is pitching.
Playing right field, Ava Bauman.
Ava, I don't know how do you say that?
Bonnet or Bonnet?
Cyclones are coached by
Ava
Terry
Bauman.
Bauman?
Yeah,
and Tasha Kasperbauer.
not batting tonight. For the Saints,
Leading off, catching, Kira Hochstein.
catcher Kira Hochstein.
Batting 2nd, third baseman, Tessa Clifton.
Batting second, third baseman Tessa Clifton.
Third, playing first base, Alexis Narmi.
Alexis Narmi batting third, playing first base.
Caitlin Hendricks.
Batting fourth, Caitlin Hendricks playing center field.
Ella Narmi.
Batting fifth, Ellen Narmi, who's pitching.
Playing left field, Olivia Gardner.
Left fielder,
Batting 7th, playing
Olivia Gardner.
yep. Kaylee Wisak batting seventh, playing shortstop. Lily Barnes, designated player.
right fielder, Michaela Markle. And playing second base,
And
Johnson.
Michaela Markle
The Saints are coached by head coach
playing
Daly,
right field. And then playing second base is
Sims.
Olivia Johnson. Time for the national anthem.
For the playing of the national anthem.
All right, we're ready to play ball. Ellen Army starting in the circle tonight for the Saints.
I need to get like a stool. Could we invest in a stool?
You can stand on this. This is probably tough enough for you to stand on.
I
I don't know.
trust
It's
it.
my parents. I wouldn't break it.
Yeah, I don't want to break anything your parents own. I would be very happy with a stool, though.
Yeah. You and Chad Hannon.
Brady, I totally lied to you. I did have my gun.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
All right. Batting first for the Cyclones is Lauren Schmitz. As the Saints get the final warm-ups and throws in. First baseman
Probably so.
Lexi Narmi and third baseman Tessa Clifton come in to give encouragement to their starting pitcher tonight. And that was probably the final pitch, or we might have one more. Lauren Schmitz is the leading pitcher for the Cyclones with the lowest ERA of 7.06, 18 strikeouts, and 1 win. Well, I think that's most people. For the Saints, Ellen Army actually has the lowest ERA of 2.87, but is outgunned by her sister Alexis Narmi, who has 4 wins and 60 strikeouts.
You know, I may have to convince my parents to let me and perhaps my sister drive to Walmart to purchase a folding stool of some sort.
You've got it to your height though, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's a good height, but like
Yeah.
my legs get strained, you know,
Yeah.
Leading off for the Cyclones,
especially in double headers.
Lauren Schmitz.
Yeah. Well, this isn't a doubleheader, so we don't have to worry about that.
Lucky.
All right, Lauren Schmitz batting. That first pitch is ball number 1. And down low, that's ball number 2. Kyle Swerenson batting down at the AL game. That one's hit towards right field. It's fair. And Schmitz will stay at first base. Chad
Okay.
just sent me a text message about me making a joke of him needing a step stool.
Oh, I was talking about a sitting stool, but he might need a step stool. And it kind of like bounced off of her. I think
Yeah.
it hit her.
Who was that?
Number 9.
8. No, I think that's an 8.
It's an
Because they
8.
don't have a 9. That was
They don't.
Avery Manns.
You think they're related?
Probably not.
Yeah, it's probably not either. Yeah,
Maybe some type of relation, though.
maybe.
Now batting is Taylor Hesse.
Now batting for the Cyclones, third baseman Taylor Hazy.
Bunts. That one's going to get fair. Narmi goes for 1. Johnson's foot will get down for out number 1. Nice play from the Saints. This is probably the most right-handers I've seen in a row, too, in a softball game.
Left fielder Aubrey Wagner.
What
Aubrey
is it, like?
Wagner.
89% of people are right-handed.
I don't know. A lot of them seem to bat left-handed in softball. That one's hit towards second baseman Olivia Johnson. She'll go for 2 outs, and runner will get home. So Harlan takes a 1-0 lead on 1 hit.
Now at the plate, first baseman Carly Goshorn.
Now batting is Carly Goshorn.
It's in the dirt.
Cyclones, runner on third and 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. 1-1 count and 2 outs with a runner on third. Swings and misses for strike 2. And swings and misses for strike number 3, which ends the top half of the first inning and gives Ellen Army her first strikeout of the game. This brings up Kira Hochstein for the Saints, who leads the Saints in hits with 23. She has 17 runs, 1 RBI, 3 doubles, 3 triples. I don't know. That seems wrong, but it's probably right.
Do you like standing?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Never mind then. Are you like a standing desk type of person?
I maybe would be.
Yeah. I was about to ask because perhaps on the price point of these stools, I may have bought you one so you could see over the fence from sitting down, but if you like standing.
Yeah, no, I prefer to
perhaps
stand.
not, yeah.
So in the circle for the Cyclones, it is that a 6 or an 8? Zoom in.
Yep.
No, that's a
It's a
2.
2.
Lauren Schmitz. I guess that would make sense, considering she's their leading pitcher.
Yep.
We'll see what Schmitz can do here. I didn't say anything.
Must have been the wind.
Hochstein makes her way to the batter's box.
Saints are up to bat in the bottom of the first. Leadoff hitter, Kira Hochstein, our catcher.
Kira Hochstein, usual catcher position. And this one's going to get towards center field. It's going to get down, and Hochstein will stay at 1. Nice way to start off the evening for the Saints.
I feel like she hits it almost every time she goes up there.
Yeah. And she's speedy, which gets her around the bases a lot too.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Saints, third baseman Tessa Clifton.
Now batting is Tessa Clifton. Inside, Hochstein goes, and she'll be safe at second. One-0 count, and Hochstein advances to second base with 0 outs. That one's outside for ball number 2. 2-0 count, Hochstein standing on second. Clifton looks at it, and it's strike number 1. Two-one count. It's actually the first strike thrown. Clifton hits this one towards center. It's going to get through the gap and hit the wall. Hochstein going home, and Clifton going for 2. She'll get down and safe. Hochstein's double sends Clifton's double sends Kira Hochstein home. And the Saints tie it up.
Oh yeah, I saw the second uniform down there. I thought that was both of them. So.
First baseman Alexis Narmi.
Alexis Narmi up to bat, playing first base to start the game. Inside, ball number 1. One-0 count. Narmi will swing and make contact, but it's a foul ball.
I feel like that would be kind of scary almost to sit behind the batting cage here. I feel
Like in the
balls-
stands or
yeah,
as
in
an umpire?
In the stands. I mean,
Okay.
the umpire too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun, but that would definitely not be my seating of choice.
Up high, ball number 2. Narmi swings towards center field again. Center field will make the grab, and Clifton returns to second.
Out 1.
That is the first out. This brings up Caitlin Hendricks. That was Taya Frolich.
Batting for the Saints, center fielder Caitlin Hendricks.
Okay.
How would you pronounce it? Frohich?
Frolich.
Frolich.
Like
Yeah.
Frolich.
Yep. All right. Caitlin Hendricks up to bat. In the dirt, and Clifton stays. 1-0 count, 1 out, and runner in scoring position. Up high, ball number 2. Two-0 count, 1 out, and runner on second. Hendricks swings. It's going to get down in left field. Clifton going home. She's going to stay at third. And Hendricks advances to second.
That was a bomb.
Another double from the Saints. Brings up pitcher Ellen Narmi.
Up next for the Saints, our pitcher, Ellen Army.
2 runners in scoring position. Ellen Army up to bat, 1 out. Tie ball game. That's called strike.
Wasn't really a strike though.
The questions we all ask.
The umpire is always right. Army swings. That one's popped up. It's going to be a foul ball.
Almost
Almost
caught.
got, yeah. I thought it was out of here.
So did I.
0-2 count, 1 out, and runners on second and third.
Actually, I feel like with the amount of foul balls there are, I feel like sitting over here is probably one of the safer spots to be.
Until we get
Until we get
smacked
hit by
in the face by a home run.
Yeah,
And Army swings at strike number 3.
that's what the camera's for. No.
First strikeout of the night for Schmitz.
Next batter for the Saints, left fielder, Olivia Gardner.
Olivia Gardner up to bat.
She's a left hitter.
6th in the order. That one gets down. Clifton going home, but caught at first. Brings an end to the first inning. All tied up at 1.
Good work, gentlemen.
Thank you. Nice visit from Luke Winton.
Yep. Gotta act good for when the fans are around.
Yep.
So, the Cyclones will start with their 6th in the order. I'm not sure who it is. Both pitchers with 1 strikeout, and it's all tied up at 1. The Saints with 3 hits, 1 run on 3 hits, and the Cyclones 1 run on 1 hit.
I don't know if either of those are good or bad.
Well,
I'd assume the
more hits.
Cyclones one is better.
usually you want more hits.
Well, yeah.
Because then you have more runners on base, which could get you more runs. But like they,
Like stats wise, though, is the Cyclones better?
no, you want more hits as for stats.
You do.
Yeah, because they had 1 single, and then 1 hit by pitch, and then I think the other one was like a sac fly or something.
Is that last game or this game?
No, the first inning.
Oh, the first inning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last game against these two, the Cyclones did not score at all.
Was it in Harlan?
Yeah. Usually, if it's not a doubleheader and it's a conference game, they'll play 1 game
Yeah.
like here and then 1 game in Harlan. All right, batting first for the Cyclones. That is a double-digit number.
Is it just for like even playing fields?
I don't know. Probably.
I know they do that in like every sport though. So
Top of the second for the Cyclones, Liliana Albertson.
Liliana Albertson fouls the first one.
oh, I thought that was over the fence.
0-1 count to start the second inning. Showing bunt. Will pull back and swing for strike number 2. 0-2 count. Narmi looking for her second strikeout. Shows bunt again. Pulls back again and swings for strike number 3. Narmi gets her second strikeout for out number 1 of the second inning.
That seemed like a very like violent swing, didn't it?
Yeah.
More than the others, at least.
For the Cyclones, this brings up Taya Frolich, who's playing center field.
Now batting for the Cyclones,
Shows bunt and pulls back and swings and misses. They all seem to be swinging for the fences, is what it seems like.
Don't know what that means.
Swinging for the fence, home run.
Oh yeah. Okay.
inside, ball number 1. 1-1 count. Oh, I guess I have to stand over here to do the scoreboard. I wanted to stand on the fence, though. 1-1 count with 1 out. Time called. That one's called ball. Must have been inside a little bit, I guess. 2-1 count. 1 out. And no runners on.
You know what I should do for my stool plan? I should 3D print accessories for it.
Swing and a miss, strike number 2.
You know, like I could have like,
Like
a water,
wheels?
like yeah, wheels and like a water bottle holder.
Okay.
There you go. Feel free to use my idea.
This chair has a water bottle holder.
It does, but it's not a stool.
Close enough. That one's swung at a foul ball, so she'll stay at bat. Frolich.
And I was kind of confused when you said they were swinging for the fences because I feel like the only fence they've been hitting is that one behind them.
Yeah. But that's just like big swing, you say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like shooting for the stars.
Frolich swings, and it's another foul ball. Down the hill it goes. Some kid will retrieve that for a piece of gum from the concession stands.
I would retrieve it, but I don't think you want to listen to me chew gum.
Swing and a miss in the dirt. But I guess it's not in the dirt. That brings us out number 2 and another strikeout for Narmi. That's 3 on the night.
Next batter for the Cyclones, catcher Susie Kinkle.
For the Cyclones, this brings up Susie Kenkel.
Kinkle. I think that's how.
Yeah.
Is that
Kenkel.
Mr.
What's pronounced Kenkel? That's ball number 1.
That's not Mr.
Or strike number 1,
Madsen.
sorry. No, it's not.
Not Matt Madsen, no. He said he'd watch the stream later. Shout out to Matt Madsen if he's watching the stream right now.
That one swung. I think it hit Hochstein, but she'll walk it off. That's strike number 2.
That's why they got those like.
Umpire will
like
give her a break.
The body armor or whatever they
Yeah.
call it on the padding.
Umpire gives her a quick rest, and we're back. Outside, ball number 1. 1-2 count, 2 outs, and no runners on. Saints looking to get out of this inning. Popped up. It's going to be out of here.
Somewhere over there.
Somewhere near the concessions.
Yeah. I tried to track the ball, but that didn't really work.
Kenkel still in the fight to get on base. But she'll swing at strike number 3, which brings Narmi her 4th strikeout. And ends the top half of the 2nd inning. This brings the Saints to 7th in order, Kylie Wiesack. Who's, along with Olivia Johnson, have both worked their way into the starting lineup. I know at the start of the season when we started streaming, neither of them were in the starting lineup. And now they've both been pretty solid getting their way into the starting lineup. Johnson's not hitting tonight, but she is playing on second base. That was loud.
It was?
Yeah.
I tried to move my mic away. I took my headset off for everything. I apologize.
Oh gosh, I gotta change the scoreboard. It always says Albert. Oh, let me change that.
I would say pollen, but there isn't really any trees around us, so. Oh, there's some little flowers right there. Oh, there you go.
I always forget to change the scoreboard, and it always says Albert.
Yeah, I don't know who Albert is.
Me neither. There we go.
Yeah, they moved the statue from the construction. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that. All right, Kylie Wiesack Steps up to the batter's box.
Just reminded me of Albert.
Lauren Schmitz stays in the circle for the Cyclones.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Saints, shortstop Kylie Wesak.
First pitch way outside for ball number 1.
Where's like a shortstop positioned at? Is that like?
It's between second and third base.
Oh,
It's kind of weird because second base stays between first and second base, and shortstop stays between second and third base. This one's hit towards left field. It's going to get down, and Wesak will get to first, where she will stay. Another inning started off with a single from the Saints. Brings up Lily Barnes, the designated player.
Now batting for the Saints, designated player Lily Barnes.
Barnes pops this one up towards center field, going towards the wall, and it will be caught by center fielder Taylor Frolich. Gives us out number 1. And brings us to the bottom of the order with Michaela Markle, who's playing right field.
Now at the plate for the Saints, playing right field, Michaela Markle.
She's also been an occasional starter for the Saints as a freshman.
mm-hmm.
That one's fouled.
Backwards.
That one's up high in the zone. Called strike number 2.
Yeah, I heard him say strike.
Yeah. Heard some moaning and groaning from the fans on that call, but
I feel a sneeze coming on, so
don't.
I'll try not to.
Going at second.
Oh.
Ball is dropped, and Wesak's safe at second. That one was inside for ball number 1.
Sorry, I was trying not to sneeze.
Markle still up to bat. Swings and misses. That gives Schmitz her second strikeout. And brings us to out number 2. We've gone through the order once, and we're back up to Kara Hochstein for the Saints. That one's called strike. 0-1 count. Runner on second with 2 outs. And that one's fouled for strike number 2. Hochstein down in the order with 2 outs. Chance to send one home. Will make contact. It's going to get past center field. Gets all the way out to the warning track. Wesak goes home, and Hochstein's safe at second. Saints take a 2-1 lead after a Hochstein double.
Seems like something that you'd get at like an ice cream shop. You know, it's named after someone.
Oh, yeah. This brings up Tessa Clifton. She had a double last at bat. If she does it again, we'll send home Hochstein. Swings and misses. It's in the dirt. Hochstein will stay. 0-1 count, 2 outs, and runner on second. Flashbacks to the last at bat. That one's grounded past second. It will get to center field. Hochstein going home. Clifton stays at first. And that gives the Saints another run. Brings them to 3-1. And this brings up Alexis and Army. 2 outs, runner on first. Army looks, it's inside for ball number 1. That one's barely inside the zone for strike 1. 1-1 count. 2 outs and runner standing on first. That one's hit towards shortstop. It will be caught by Avery Manns, which will end the inning. Saints take a 2-run lead after 2 innings. 3-1. Saints with 2 runs on 3 hits and no runs, no hits for the Cyclones. For the Cyclones, this will bring the bottom of the order. That is Aubrey Wegner, who's playing left field. It's probably pronounced Wagner, but, or no. Sorry, no, she's, actually, what number is that? It's spelled Wegner. Actually, I don't think that's her because she's batting 4th.
Probably not pronounced Wagner.
It might be, that might have been a 9.
It might just be a weird
Who
spelling.
knows what actually, I don't know. I can't see that far, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you mean to zoom in?
Yeah. You see the batter behind
Yep.
Lexi?
They don't have a number on the front, do they?
They do.
They do?
Oh, that might be a 14, actually.
Oh, I saw them
No,
move.
they don't have a 14.
Maybe Lexi would move. Oh, no, she's moving up. Never mind.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll probably hear him.
That is a 4. Maybe it's 24.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's just 4.
No, I think that's got to be a 24. Cameron Goshorn, number 24. Or this is, yep.
No, number.
Cameron Goshorn.
I didn't see the 2.
Bottom of the order for the Cyclones. Down by 2, up high. Ball number 1. 1-0 count to start the 3rd inning. Swung at and missed. Strike number 1. 1-1 count. Definitely starting to cool off now.
Yeah.
Sun goes behind the trees and it immediately cools off.
Everybody always like dizzes me for wearing a sweatshirt, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, it
not
was
always
way hot
90
earlier.
degrees. It's not 90 degrees inside, you know.
Yeah. 1-2 count. That one was swung out and missed. Except we were working outside all day and you were wearing a sweatshirt and it was 95.
I don't want to get sunburnt.
That one's strike number 3 and another strikeout for Narmi. That's her 5th in 3 innings.
That brings the Cyclones back to the top of the order.
Back to the top of the order for the Cyclones, it's pitcher Lauren Schmitz. She had a single last at bat for the only hit so far for the Cyclones. That one's grounded in Narmi. She'll get it over to her sister for the second out.
Next up for the Cyclones,
This
shortstop
brings
Avery
up
Mans.
shortstop Avery Mans, who was hit by pitch last time at bat.
Time for a sac fly.
Yeah, shows bunt. That one's popped up to a foul ball after pulling back. 0-1 count, 2 outs, and no runners on. Showing bunt once again. That one's hit towards right field, but it's going to be foul ball. 0-2 count. 2 outs. Narmi looking for one more strike. Up high brings us ball number 1. 1-2 count. Narmi going for 6 strikeouts. Swung at and missed. It's in the dirt. Going to first. Hochstein makes the throw, but she'll be safe at first. That is Avery Mans. All right, so I guess luck for the Cyclones. This brings up
Next up for the Cyclones, third baseman
Taylor Hazy. Swings at that one to Johnson, who makes another grab for out number 3. Line drive straight to second base, and Johnson makes the grab. All right. For the Saints, they'll be at 4th in order with Caitlin Hendricks, who had a double last at bat. Saints up by 2 after 2.5 innings.
Oh, no, I was just looking at the live stream. I was seeing.
Pitching change for the Cyclones. They're going to bring in Cameron Goshorn, who replaces Lauren Schmitz. Here, zoom in on that new pitcher.
Her?
Yeah.
24.
So Schmitz will move. Do you see number 2 anywhere? I don't. She might. Because I don't know if Goshorn was.
Yeah, I see her. She's right there.
Where at?
Farthest left.
Okay. So she must have made the move to right field then. Because I can't see over there. Yeah, okay. So Schmitz makes the move to right field, and Goshorn, Cameron Goshorn, is now in the circle. Bringing up Caitlin Hendricks, who had a double last at bat. Saints looking to extend the lead. Goshorn leads in strikeouts for the Cyclones with 36.
leading off the bottom of the third for the Saints, center fielder Caitlin Hendricks.
Hendricks steps into the batter's box. Looks at the first, it's outside, ball number 1. 1-0 count. In the dirt, ball number 2. Two-0 count, starting off the inning for the Saints. Up high, ball number 3. 3-0 count. Hendricks will most likely look at this one.
Might not even need to swing.
Yeah. Usually you look at this pitch because There's no need in risking it.
Yeah.
You've got 2 pitches to give. And it's down low, gives her free pass to first base. This brings up pitcher Ellen Narmi.
Now batting for the Saints, pitcher Ellen Army. First pitch.
Swings and misses at the first. 0-1 count with runner on first, no outs. Up high, Hendricks going for 2. She'll get down. Safe. Umpire says ball was on the ground. Close call there at second, but Hendricks will advance. Umpires coming to make a call. I'm going to take my headset off to listen to this.
Maybe they're just having a conversation about the day or something.
They are laughing.
They are.
All right, looks like Hendricks will be able to stay at second.
Yep.
Close call there, but Hendricks will stay. That was also a ball on that pitch. So 1-1 count. No, they're going to call her out. No, never mind. She's just running over to talk to Coach Daly. Psych.
Brady got outsmarted.
I mean, she just started running towards the dugout, so I thought she was out. But
Yeah. That's what you think.
yeah.
Bro. Yep.
So, home plate umpire having a conversation with our scorers over there. Or maybe, I don't know who. But whatever it is, Hendricks will stay safe at second. Teams having conversations. Long time out here. Umpire takes a drink of water.
It's like halftime.
Yeah. I don't know. We should get back to play, but I guess we're not going to. All right, we're going to take a halftime break
Yep.
in the middle of...
Ad roll?
No,
Yeah.
because they're probably going to start in like 10 seconds.
They could start any second.
Yeah. Untimed halftime. Are we having a pitching change maybe? No. Oh, you know what? Her glove probably broke as if that was the second baseman.
Mm.
Or shortstop or whoever it was. Because there was definitely contact between the two. All right, Ellen Army still batting. 1-1 count, no outs, and Caitlin Hendricks on second base. Up high, Hendricks will stay. Ball number 2.
I feel like they're getting ready to like attack someone when they like grab the ball like that and get ready to throw it to the next base.
Well, yeah, because Hendricks is like halfway between bases.
Yeah, I know. It's just kind of catches me off guard sometimes.
Yeah. Down the middle, strike number 2. 2-2 count, no outs, and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. strikeout for the Cyclones. First of the night for the leading pitcher in strikeouts. Olivia Gardner up to bat. That one is in the dirt. Ball number 1. 1-0 count, 1 out. Caitlin Hendricks on second base. Bunts that one. It's going to be foul. Strike number 1. 1-1 count, 1 out, and runner on second base. Gardner up to bat. That one's called a strike. 1-2 count. 1 out. And Caitlin Hendricks on second base. Gardner down in the count. Swings and misses. It's in the dirt. Hendricks going to stay at 3, and Gardner will be safe at first.
Improvised sack fly, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
I mean, it didn't even count as an out, so.
Nope.
Kaylee Wiesack up to bat. She had a single last at bat.
Now at the plate for the Saints, shortstop Kylie Wiesack.
Runners in the corners. Hendricks looking to go home. This one's hit towards right field. It's going to get down. Gardner going for 2. Wiesack going for 2 now also. And Hendricks safe at home. So runners on second and third, and Saints send home another one.
Very good play.
They take a 4-1 lead after Wiesack with a double on the play. Lily Barnes, designated player.
What does a designated player do?
Just like designated hitter, they just hit. Like
Just
they're not
hit.
playing, they're not fielding at all. So that one swung on and missed. Strike number 1. 0-1 count, 1 out, and runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. Oh, 2 count. Cyclones up in the count. And that one's strike number 3. Brings up another strikeout for Cameron Goshorn. And out number 2. Brings up Michaela Markle.
Now back for the Saints.
More call-outs from the fans.
Yeah.
I probably could have heard that one.
Bottom of the order for the Saints. That one did look down low to me, but swing and a miss for Markle. 0-1 count. 2 outs now, and runners on second and third. That one's grounded to a foul ball. 0-2 count. Harlan looking for one more strike here to end the inning. Down low, ball number 1. 1-2 count. Saints will be back at the top of the order no matter what, if it's to end the third inning or if it's to start the bottom of the fourth inning. That one's hit to a foul ball. Markle extending the at-bat, which is always good, especially when you're facing the leading strikeout pitcher on the opposing side.
And when you're one strike away from ending the inning, someone on third.
That one's grounded. It's going to get past second base into right field. Going for 2 is Wiesack. And
Sent two
Markle
Saints
sends
home.
two home on the RBI single. Two more runs for the Saints gives them the 6-1 lead and brings us back to the top of the order. It's going to be I almost said Caitlin Hendricks. It's going to be Kira Hochstein. I don't think she was ready for that. She had her shin guards on.
Kira Hochstein.
Hochstein with a single and a double.
Never know when you're going to get hit by a baseball, Brady. Or
Softball.
Softball.
Well, no, she had him on because she plays catcher. And
Yeah, I know. I do see some
up high, ball number
baseball
one.
players just wear them when they bat, though.
Yeah. But that's also probably because in baseball you're like getting 10 to 20 miles an hour faster than a softball pitch.
Yeah.
That's called strike. 1-1 count, 2 outs, and Michaela Markle on first base. Kaylee Bisak went home last time. In the dirt, ball number 2. 2-1 count. Saints up in the order, or in the count. We are seeing a lot of people here, especially when there's a baseball game also.
Yeah.
That one's grounded. It's going to get past second base into the outfield. Runners will stay on first and second. Close call there at second.
Yeah, I missed that.
Another single for Hochstein. And this brings up Tessa Clifton, who has a double and a single on her 2 at-bats.
Now at the plate, our third baseman, Tessa Clifton.
That one's called strike, bottom of the zone. 0-1 count, 2 outs, runners on first and second. Up high, ball number 1. 1-1 count. That one's fouled up and over the back fence. 1-2 count. Saints down in the order. Harlan looking for one more out to end this inning. Down low. Hochstein with hands in the air, thinking Markle should have gone. 2-2 count. 2 outs and 2 runners on first and second. This one's popped up towards right field, and right fielder will make the grab to end the third inning. Saints with 3 runs on 3 hits. And for the Cyclones, 0 runs, 0 hits for 2 innings in a row. Let me update this. And for the Cyclones, they will be at the fourth batter in order, which is Aubrey Wegner, who's playing left field. Ellen Army going to remain in the circle for the Saints.
Coach Cannon.
Yep.
Yep.
AD Cannon.
Yep. New AD.
Yep.
Shout out to new AD and Coach Cannon.
heard good things from the basketball program, too.
So have I.
Clifton, or whoa, wow. Hochstein makes her way out
Hmm.
to behind home plate to let Narmi get warmed up. Seem to be messing that up a lot tonight. I get
Says a
Olivia
lot.
Gardner and Lily Barnes mixed up a lot, and I guess I'm starting to get Tesla Clifton and Kira Hochstein mixed up a lot now, too.
Lily and Olivia are a lot easier to get mixed up, though.
Yeah. Where did my pen cap go?
It's right there. Now it's on the floor.
Fourth inning, Aubrey Wagner
Aubrey Wegner,
for the Cyclones.
adding for the Cyclones. Hold up one second. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. All right, now I'm ready. This one's popped up. It's going to be out of here. Strike number 2, 0-2 count. Ellen Army up in the count for the Saints. Grounded towards third base. Tessa Clifton, she fumbles it. And runner's going to get safe at first base. That didn't sound good.
That was loud. Oh, I should probably check my
Battery.
phone battery. 8%. You think that's good for the game?
And we'll see. We can switch it to my phone if we need to.
Okay.
We'll just get an update on the baseball game if we have one. That one's fouled.
Strike 2.
At the plate for the Cyclones,
No, strike 1.
Strike 1.
Yeah.
Carly Goshorn.
They put that in fast.
Yeah, I know. This is Carly Goshorn. Down low in the dirt. Runner almost went. Ball number 1. No update right now on baseball. That's called strike 2. I guess I'll talk about that in between innings here. Another foul ball. I think you probably know what news I'm talking about. I think a lot of people probably do. But we'll just bring it up. I don't know that many details about it. But I won't spoil it for anybody. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I do.
Tell me.
Does that have to do with
Yes.
leather?
No.
No.
That one's called strike number 3 for another strikeout for Narmi. That's her 6th on the night.
What about pig skins?
No.
Brady? Not that.
Okay, you don't know.
I
Oh,
don't
wait.
know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, you do know what I'm talking about.
Playing second base, Liliana Albertson.
Liliana Albertson.
That went
Popped
straight
up. It's out for the foul ball. Strike number 1. 1 out and runner on second. Showing a bunt. They seem to be doing that a lot. And they just pull back. Swings at it and misses. Runner's going to have to stay. That's strike number 2. 0-2 count again for Narmi. She's got 6 strikeouts in 3 innings. 3 in a third inning so far. Or a third of a top inning.
Take your time.
That one's grounded to second. Clifton fumbles. And runners will be safe at first and second. This brings up
Up next for the Cyclones,
Taya Frolich.
Taya Frolik.
That one's past second base to center field, Caitlin Hendricks. Making the throw to home. Big throw, and runners will stay at first, second, and third. My dad sent me some updates for anybody that wants to know. Or if you don't want to know, you probably want to close your ears for a second. For hockey, the Oilers are up 2-0 in the second period. And basketball, if you're a Caitlin Clark fan, Indiana Fever are up 89-73 in the fourth, and Caitlin Clark has 16 points. That one's grounded to Kylie Wiesack. She'll go for 1 out. That brings them 2, and
I don't mean to offend your dad, but I do not keep up with hockey at all.
well, the owner. Well, no, I guess not the owner. The owner's brother is a big Oilers fan over here. So that's out number 2 for the Saints. Harlan sent home a run.
The owner of what?
St. Albert Sports fan.
Oh.
Runner's going home. Misses the throw, and now another run going home. So both runs will score for the Cyclones.
4-6.
Yep. Kind of lost count of my. I feel like I'm one batter ahead. Who is this?
I don't know.
That one's up high, ball number 2.
Yeah. It's kind of ruffled up.
Because right now I have it on
14,
Susie.
24.
24.
Yeah, it's 24.
Okay, I'm 1 runner behind.
It's okay, Brady.
That's a strike. Strike number 1. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So this is Cameron Goshorn. I got caught up in my dad texting me. Down low, ball number 3. 3-1 count. Saints need 1 out to end this inning, where the Cyclones have 3 runs. That's a foul ball. Brings us to a full count with 2 outs. And that one's called ball number 4. Free pass to first base for Cameron Goshorn. And this brings us back to the top of the order with Lauren Schmitz, who has a 1 single on the night. Two outs, 1 runner on first. Saints looking to get out of this. 4th inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner's going to stay. That one's hit towards right field. It's going to get down. Runner going for 2. And Clifton gets the tag at third base for out number 3 for the Saints. And that brings an end to the top of the 4th inning. Harlan with 3 runs on 1 hit. And I guess it's time we talk about this news that was released earlier this morning, where St. Albert has agreed to a multi-year deal with Iowa Western to host both football and soccer games at their new complex. So that's good news for the Saints and Falcons, who will now be playing at a college level. Sorry, let me update this. Who will now be playing at a college level field or fields. There will probably be more news about that soon. But for the Saints, we are, I think we're on Caitlin Hendricks coming up to bat. No. Alexis Narmi, who's 3rd in the order. I can switch to my hotspot if you want.
Okay.
On our iPad.
I'll have to do it quick.
I'll do it between innings.
Okay. I just turned mine off.
Oh. We'll turn it back on.
Okay.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Saints, first baseman Alexis Narmi.
All right, Alexis Narmi up to bat for the Saints. Outside, ball number 1. Now it's popped up. It's going to get out for strike 1. One count. Up high brings us ball number 2. 2-1 count. That one's hits the pitcher. That one's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Army's gonna get safe at first, right in the shin. It looks like, or maybe the knee.
That's not fun.
No. Straight off the bat, line drive straight into the pitcher. That's Cameron Goshorn. Gonna give her a break here. And gonna get checked up by the coach. Army gets safe on first for her first hit of the night. Goshorn looks like she'll be able to stay in here. Especially without a mask on either.
Yeah.
So it looks like most of their infielders aren't wearing masks.
Maybe this will motivate them to do so.
Yeah. I think the only infielder that doesn't wear a mask for us is Tessa Clifton, who plays third base.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've only got 2 people wearing masks. All right, Caitlin Hendricks up to bat. Goshorn's going to stay. Oh, never mind. She does have a mask on.
Oh.
That guy lied. I thought she didn't. Oh, actually, all of their infielders have masks, and they must have just taken them off. All right, Caitlin Hendricks up to bat. She had a double and was walked. I don't know who that was, but it was somebody's kid.
I don't know who that was either.
Looks to bunt. That one's up high. And Narmi advances to second base. Flamed by her own dad for saying turning a double into a single, but she's able to advance to second base. And it's a 1-0 count with no outs. Swing and a miss, strike number 1. 1-1 count. Narmi on second. Chance to go home here if Hendricks can get it into the outfield. In the dirt, Narmi going for 3. Slides to be safe at third. 2-1 count. Big plays from Alexis Narmi here to get all the way to third, and now all the Saints need to send her home is a single. Up high, ball number 3. 3-1 count. In the dirt, that's going to walk Hendricks. So runners in the corners. That's Hendricks' second time being walked today, too. This is going to bring up pitcher Ellen Army.
Now batting for the Saints, Ellen Army.
And Army's been striked out both times at bat. Struck out, Struck out.
Mm-hmm.
Up high, Hendricks going, and she'll be safe at second. Pitch is up high, and Narmi's going to stay. Did that hit Coach Daly? It might have.
Maybe.
Might have grazed her. She's okay.
Yeah.
1-0 count. Hendricks advancing to second base, so 2 runners in scoring position now. One 0 count. Swing and a miss for Nermi. Strike one. 1-1 count. No outs and 2 runners in scoring position. Swing and a miss for Nermi brings us strike 2. 1-2 count. That one's
Ooh.
fouled.
Backwards. Every time that ball goes backwards, it reminds me why that cage is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, they need to make it higher
Yeah.
down the whole foul line because you see a lot
Uh-huh.
way low.
I mean, I can see like people's heads over the fence.
Well, yeah,
like
and a lot
across
of times,
there.
like down this left field line, they kind of go really low over the fence line.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, strike number 3. That's the 3rd strikeout for Cameron Goshorn. That brings us out number 1.
Next up to the seats, Olivia Gardner.
This brings up Olivia Gardner, who had a single last at bat. Or was it a single, or was it one in the dirt where she got to first? Shows bunt. It's up high. Ball number 1. Everyone stays. 1-0 count, 1 out, and runners on second and third. Clear skies now, for the most part.
Yeah, they're like, I felt like it was kind of cloudy.
That one's
though, until I looked up.
bunted for a foul.
I don't know.
Yeah, I felt like it was cloudy earlier for the
too.
JV game.
Yeah.
1-1 count. 1 out, and no runners on. Or, well, 2 runners on in scoring position.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, I'm out of it right now. That's called strike 2. Gardner looking to slap hit here, it looks like. Down low, ball 2. 2-2 count. That one's grounded towards third. Runners will
She's
stay.
out.
Oh, runners will stay. Yep, out at first. And Nermi and Hendricks will stay.
This might be an uneventful.
No, she's actually safe at first.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
Oh.
you lied to me.
I thought.
I
oh.
thought she was too, but
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess it was a close call, but she's safe at first.
There we go.
Another single from Gardner.
At the plate for the Saints,
And I think they did put it up to 2 outs up there.
Did they?
I think they did.
This brings up Kylie Wiesack. Harlan coach is coming to have a talk with the infield umpire. I don't know what you would call it. Because like
Umpire.
sometimes, because in like major leagues you have like first base umpire
yeah,
and
don't
third
you have,
base
like,
umpire,
3 of
and
them?
then yeah,
Or
and then a home
4?
plate. You have a home plate umpire, first base umpire, and third base umpire.
Yeah.
So bases loaded for the Saints, bringing up Kylie Wiesack, who has a single and a double. Inside, Wiesack dodging it. 1-0 count. 1 out and runners everywhere. Up high again, ball 2. Down low, ball number 3. Runners will stay. Three-0 count. Not going to be any swings for Wesak. And that's inside. Walks.
For everyone.
Yep. Which gives the Saints 1 run and keeps the bases loaded. And brings us to designated player Lily Barnes. I had to think about that one for a second.
Everybody's kind of standing in front of her, so
Yeah.
sorry if you can't see the batter.
Should I tell Aubrey Wegner to move?
You should.
We can get somebody over here too. Up high, that's ball number 1.
There we go.
We can get Jim Hendricks
Oh,
too.
you're welcome. Yeah. He'd have no problem.
Yeah. Down low, ball number 2. 2-0 count. So 6 straight balls so far for Cameron Gosshorn. Down low, ball number 3. We did see her get line drives to the shin, which could
Yeah.
also be affecting her pitching.
It could, perhaps. I don't know.
And up high, ball number 4.
I feel like she's been throwing those, yeah.
Walks
Yeah.
home more runners for the Saints and gives the Saints an 8-4 lead in the bottom of the 4th inning.
I think they should do a sac fly.
I mean, they could.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the worst
Circle
thing to
visit for the Cyclones. I almost said for the Harlan. For the Harlans. I almost said that. I really am out
happen
of it
for the
right now.
Harlan.
I think I need my mom's buffalo chicken sandwiches. I think that's what I was having tonight for dinner.
You just need some sustenance.
Yeah.
At the plate for the Saints, right fielder Michaela Markle.
No pitching change. This brings up Michaela Markle. That one's fouled.
I thought that was going right for 25 there.
Saints up by 4. Well, if you look at the scoreboard, they're actually on a trend of 1, 2, 3. Can they
Yeah.
get to 4?
I was thinking
This one's
earlier.
popped up. It's going to be a foul ball. Watch out, Luke.
Is Luke down there?
I think that's him walking away, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like him.
That's strike 2, 0-2 count. 1 out, and bases jammed.
Maybe he's trying to retrieve his free piece of gum.
Yeah. Swing and miss, strike number 3. They're going to get the tag. That's out number 2. And brings us to the top of the order. Kira Hochstein. She's 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double. Bases loaded. In the third and swung at and missed for strike 1. 0-1 count. Cameron Gosshorn getting back into the swing of things after that circle visit. In the dirt, ball 1. One
Yeah.
count.
I might just be having leftover pasta tonight.
Check swing, calls it a strike. Hochstein doesn't like it. That's 1-2 count. 2 outs. And bases loaded. Hochstein just looking to advance at least one runner.
Yep.
In the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2 count, 2 outs, and bases loaded. This one's hit towards left field,
And it's
going to be caught for out number 3. Cyclones save 3 on base. However, the Saints score 2 runs on 3 hits, and
Why don't you?
the Cyclones scored 3 runs on 1 hit.
Why don't you just
Oh,
your
yeah,
outs
I
right
will.
around?
Yeah, I got you.
I'm running low on juice.
So I'm just going to close all my apps really quick.
What are you at?
12, but I should make it to the end of the game.
Yeah.
I have a lot of apps open, though.
There's a little bug. Sorry.
All right. All right. Should be good now.
Yep.
So,
I'm gonna power my phone down, so if we need it later.
yeah, that's a smart idea. Cyclones are on their second in order. Avery Mans, who was hit by a pitcher first at bat and had a double last at bat. Top of the 5th, 3 innings remain. Saints up by 4, 8-4. Doubling Harlan's score. Ellen Army remains in the circle for the Saints. And Mans will step into the batter's box.
Leading off the top of the 5th for the Cyclones, shortstop Avery Mans.
Ellen Army with 6 strikeouts so far tonight in just 4 innings of play. That one's grounded. Wesack at shortstop makes the throw to first. And called safe at first. Close call there.
Very close.
And this brings us to, I just messed up my stats.
Batting for the Cyclones, Taylor Hazy.
Taylor Hazy playing third base and third in the order. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 count, no outs, and runner standing on first. Called strike on that pitch. 0-2 count. Top corner of the zone, it looked like. And swing and miss for strike number 3, and another strikeout for Narmi. That's her 7th. Brings us out number 1. That keeps falling off. And it brings us to
Now batting for the Cyclones,
Aubrey
left fielder
Wegner.
Aubrey Wegner.
AKA the person
That
who
one's
stands
popped
in front
up.
of the camera.
And Tessa Clifton will make the grab for out number 2.
I don't mean anything, of course, but
Yep.
it does get kind of annoying.
And that will quickly bring up Carly Gosshorn.
Next batter for the Cyclones, first baseman Carly Goshorn.
Not to be confused with her twin sister pitching.
feel like there's a lot of twins
Yeah.
in softball, like in baseball.
Or at least siblings.
Yeah.
Like you got the Narmies.
Yeah.
That one's ball. 1-0 count.
Almost every game I've been to, there's been at least 2 people with the same last name.
That one's hit to a foul ball. Strike 1. 1-1 count. 2 outs and runner on first. Grounded to Tessa Clifton at third. She'll make the throw over to Alexis Narmi at first for out number 3. Ends the top half of the 5th inning. And Cyclones, no runs on no hits. Even though I'm pretty sure they had a single. Was that loud?
That was kind of loud. I forgive you.
All right, for the Saints, they will be leading off the inning with Tessa Clifton, second in the order. After Kira Hochstein had her first at-bat where she didn't advance to any base. Clifton's got a double and a single in her 3 at-bats. Saints only trying to bat for 6 innings tonight. And right now it looks like they're going to be able to do that.
Is there like a rule that I don't know about?
Well, yeah, if you're leading, so if the Saints are leading in the 7th inning, say it stays 8-4 all game long.
Oh,
Then,
yes, okay.
yeah.
No.
then they won't have to bat at the bottom of the 7th because there's no need to.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were talking about it ending in the 6th inning.
No.
Yeah.
All
Sorry.
right. Tessa Clifton up to bat. Double and a single. Up high, ball 1. Inside, ball 2. 2-0 count for Clifton, leading off the bottom of the 5th. Down low, ball 3. 3-0 count.
I do wonder how much that ball to the shin affects her
Yeah.
her pitch.
Well, because I think it's her right foot, which is the foot she takes the step forwards with. That one was strike
Yeah.
1. Or, no, sorry, that was ball 4.
Yep.
So walk for Clifton. And this brings up Caitlin Hendricks, who has a double, and Alexis Narmi. Sorry, skipping around right now. She had Lexi Narmi had a single last at bat. We're gonna get a pinch runner for Tessa Clifton. She looks like she's walking gingerly right now. This brings in Maddie Walter, Jr. as the pinch runner.
First is Maddie Walter. Once again, Alexis Norby at the plate.
Alexis Narmi batting with runner on first and no outs. That one's popped up to a foul ball for strike number 1. 0-1 count with runner on first and no outs. In the dirt, Walter going to second And she'll be safe. 1-1 count, and Walter advancing to second base.
I just know that he has been shopping hard. You know, that whole deal, there's some stuff on down and I think part of it is clubs always
Up high, ball number 2.
so I think there's
2-1 count with no outs.
you know, he sold it. What's the name of his group? Yeah, he sold that. And he's
Up high, ball number 3. 3-1 count, no outs.
asked him if he sold or something to keep it for like another 2 years. And then he may not be involved anymore. He had a little issue yesterday.
Swing and a miss for Narmi. 3-2 count, full count. Maddie Walter on second base with no outs. Pinch runner for Tessa Clifton. Foul ball for Narmi. Extending the pitch, extending the at-bat. 6 pitches in this at-bat. Another foul ball for Narmi.
Thought that was gonna hit someone in those stands back there.
Yeah, it looks like it every time, but it
Yeah.
barely gets over. And it barely gets over, and then it rolls all the way down the hill. Nothing. Popped up. Third baseman will make the grab for out number 1. Walter stays at second.
Another unknown
Probably
commentator.
the same.
Probably the same, but
Caitlin Hendricks up to bat. She has a double and then was walked the last 2 at-bats. I think that one was either fouled or it sounded like there was some type of contact made. But it's strike number 1 nonetheless.
yep.
Line drive to a foul ball.
Yep. That. Oh, someone's already got the ball.
I think that's Chad's kid.
Kellen?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. 0-2 count with 1 out and runner on second. Way in the dirt.
Yeah.
I don't think that counts as a hit by pitch though, because it rolled and hit her
Oh,
ankle.
and she goes.
It does count. Okay. I wasn't sure because it just
Yeah,
like rolled for
Uh-huh.
the whole way to the plate.
I'm surprised they haven't done a pitching change yet.
Yeah.
At the plate for the Saints, pitcher Ellen Army.
Pitcher Ellen Army. I mean, this is probably why, because Narmi's been struck out her 3 at-bats.
Yeah.
But for Hendricks, for her 3 at-bats against, well, first off, that's a strike. But for Hendricks' 3 at-bats against Cameron Gosshorn, she's been walked, and then hit by pitch.
Yeah.
In the dirt, going.
Oh.
Runners go, and they'll be safe at second and third. Ball number 1. 1-1 count with 1 out, and runners on second and third now. Swing and a miss for Narmi brings us strike number 2. Swing and a miss. And that's the 4th strikeout for Cameron Gosshorn, which is out number 2. This brings up Olivia Gardner, who's had singles her last 2 at-bats. We've got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Down low, ball 1. 1-0 count. 2 outs. Up high, ball number 2. 2-0 count. 2 outs. That one's bunted. Chance to tag at home, and they're going to get safe at home and first and third. Close call, but whoever that was that third baseman wasn't able to pick it up. And that gives a run for the Saints, 9-4 lead. This brings up Kylie Wisak. She was walked her last at bat, and also has a single and a double. Runners in the corners with 2 outs. Chance to send Hendricks home. Up high, Hendricks will go home. And she'll get down, and
safe at
Gardner
third.
goes to third from first base. So another run for the Saints gives them a 10-4 lead. I think that throw to get Hendricks out hit her in the hand, too.
Hit Hendricks in the hand?
Yeah. Kylie Wisak batting. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Cyclones.
Yep.
Can you tell who that is? Well, I guess we'll see when everybody moves.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll sit down while we wait. So the Saints will have a runner on third.
As will I.
Oh, it looks like we're going back to Lauren Schmidt, who was pitching earlier today. And then was switched out for Cameron Gosshorn. And then we're back to Lauren Schmidt. Which I don't think you can do this in baseball, but it is a rule in softball you can do. I think that camera might be clearer than my vision, too, by the way.
Well,
Except that it doesn't look like that on stream because we have to turn the quality down so it doesn't lag.
Yeah, we do apologize. We don't have the best internet out here, but
Yeah.
it works, so.
Still going to be Wisak up to bat. She's 1-0 in the count. 2 outs and a runner on third.
Yeah, the camera does make everything brighter.
All right, Lauren Schmidt will return to the circle with 2 strikeouts. And she only gave up 1 run because she only pitched the first inning. Or maybe she did first inning and then maybe part of the second inning.
Couldn't say.
All right, Wisak batting. 1-0 count. 2 outs and a runner on third.
Once again, Kylie Wisak at the plate for the Saints.
Up high, ball 2. Two-0 count. Popped up.
That might be out.
Looks like it's going to stay in. First baseman will
she
drop
dropped
it. That's a foul ball, though, so it will be strike 1.
And she's safe.
No.
Oh,
I guess.
I saw her go back, and then she immediately ran back, so she must have been safe.
I guess it's because she tried to make the play. So that's another run for the Saints.
Wow.
11-4. I think it's because they tried to make the play.
Yeah.
Lily Barnes, designated player.
This brings up designated player Lily Barnes.
Makes sense why they run down every time now.
Yep. Going to second, overthrows it. Wisak now going for third. And she'll slide and stay at third. So Wesac advances from first to third base. And that was a ball also. 1-0 count, 2 outs, and runner on third. That one's popped up, and first baseman will make the grab for out number 3, which brings us to the top of the 6th. All right, So for the Cyclones, they're going to be at the 6th in order, which is Liliana Albertson, who has a single last at bat. Saints looking to get 6 outs, and whatever happens in the 6th inning.
Yeah, happens in the 6th inning.
Yeah, the bottom of the 6th. And then they would only need 3 outs in the top of the 7th. Definitely doesn't mean it's over, though, for Harlan.
Yep. Seems like a very long game.
We're at an hour and a half.
Yeah.
A little over.
We do thank our viewers for watching. I feel like this is one of the bigger crowds this game.
Yeah.
Or this season for us.
We encourage people to
Come to the games.
yes, not watch us.
Yes.
You don't want to listen to us. You want to come out here and watch some good softball and pretty nice
Yeah.
weather now.
Yeah.
All right, Liliana Albertson. Helen Army still pitching. That one's fouled. 0-1 count. That one's straight to Clifton, and she'll catch that line drive for out number 1. Those catches always impress me because
Yeah.
that ball's coming at you quick.
Mm-hmm.
Batting next for the Cyclones, center fielder, Taya Froelich.
Taya Froelich batting. I think I pronounced her name different every single time. Down low, ball 1.
I also feel like there's been a lot of close calls this game.
Yeah, there have.
More than usual.
1-0 count, 1 out, no runners on.
And that goes
Hit towards
straight
right
out
field,
there.
it's fair. Michaela Markle will pick it up. Runner's gonna stay for 1. And this brings up Susie Kenkel.
Up next for the Cyclones, catcher Susie Kinkle.
Kinkle. That's popped up, coming towards our wall. And Gardner's going to miss the grab. Runner's going for 2. Gardner makes the throw. Runner going home. Safe at home and at third. And that's a run for Harlan. So,
Now batting for the Cyclones, Cameron Goshorn.
this brings up Cameron Goshorn, previous pitcher. It's popped up to a foul ball.
Don't know if I got that. I couldn't really see it when I turned the camera. Y'all can tell me by commenting.
Yeah.
Of course, that was a joke. I don't mean that. You don't have to.
So this is the bottom of the order for the Cyclones. That one's ball 1. down low and outside. Bottom of the order for the Cyclones, and they'll go right back to the top of the order after this at bat. Whether it be an out or a single or a double or a triple or a home run. That's called strike 2. 1-2 count, 1 out, and runner standing on third base. That's ball 2. Up high, 2-2 count. Army wants one more strike. That one's hit past second base. Markle fumbles it. Runner's going to stay for 1. And that sends one home for the Cyclones. They're bringing it in here. 11-6. 5-point game.
I was just about to ask.
What the score was?
Yeah.
Can you not do the math up there?
Well, I could. I don't think sometimes.
All right, this brings in the top of the order. This is now pitcher Lauren Schmitz. That's
Foul ball.
fouled. I wasn't sure if it stayed inside before it got to third base or not.
Yeah, neither was I.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Ellen Army looking for her 8th strikeout tonight. Runner going for second.
She'll
And
be
Hochstein
safe.
just going to go right back to Narmi. That's ball 1. 1-2 count. 1 out and runner on second. All right, we got Chadastool.
All they did.
That's grounded to second. It's going to get through. Runner going home. I'm going to stay at third. All right, so runners in the corners with 1 out.
He's using it as a leg rest, though.
That might have made him shorter.
Maybe.
Circle visit for the Saints. Narmi giving up a couple runs this inning and a couple hits. Batting for the Cyclones will be Avery Mans. We'll see if we get a Narmi switch here at pitcher. I would be my guess if they made a pitching switch.
Yeah.
Narmi for Narmi.
Do they have any other pitchers?
I mean, they do.
I mean, like,
I think.
I know you could probably put
I
any of the
think-
team in there, but
I think Wesack pitches sometimes. Hendricks might pitch every once in a while, maybe. I'm not sure. But they're going to keep Ellen Army in there. And Avery Mann's up to bat. 1 out, runners in the corners. Showing a bunt. And a pullback. It's called strike. Runners will stay. 0-1 count. 1 out. Runners on first and third. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, 2 count. That's fouled. So we'll stay 0-2 in the count. That's grounded past pitcher. So Cyclones will get 1 home, but will be out at first. And that advances runner to second.
makes makes it a 4-point game.
Yep, Cyclones closing in. And it's going to bring up third baseman, Taylor Hesse.
Third baseman Taylor Hazy.
Hazy. And that's fouled. Looked like she tried to check the swing. Similar to the baseball game right now that we did on Wednesday.
Yep.
Shot a final score of 11-7.
Mm-hmm.
That's fouled. Strike 2. I'll actually see if we have any updates for the baseball game. Going to third.
Going to third. No, shot that again.
Ball 1. 1-2 count. That's hit towards right field. Markle will make the grab for out number 3.
Didn't hit far enough.
And that ends the top of the 6th for the Saints. Don't look like we have any updates for baseball right now. But the Cyclones get 3 runs on apparently 1 hit, but that's definitely wrong.
I feel like they've got more than one.
I think so too, because I had like 4 people getting a single in that inning.
Yeah.
For the Saints, it's going to bring up let me do my math. It's going to bring up Kylie Wisak. No, I think she... Yeah, no. Okay, yes. Kylie Wisak. So it looks like Lauren Schmitz will stay in the circle once again for the Cyclones. Wisak has 2 singles, a double, and was walked once.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for the Saints, Michaela Markle.
No, this is Michaela Markle. Okay.
Count wrong?
Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah, because, okay, I did. Yes. Because of that walk threw me off. Yes, so this is right. That's fouled. Oh, 1 count. Markle's the bottom of the order, so Saints will go back to the top of the order after this at-bat. Check swing, called strike. 0-2 count. And that's called strike number 3, which is the 3rd strikeout for Lauren Schmitz. And brings us back to the top of the order with Kira Hochstein.
Saints, Kira Hochstein.
And that's ball number 1. 1-0 count. With 1 out and no runners on. Down low, ball 2. 2-0 count. And that's strike one. I wasn't sure if I had already put strike one down or if he updated it that fast.
Yeah.
The scoreboard is updated quickly.
Yeah.
2-1
Definitely.
count. That one's grounded to Schmitz, and that's out at first for Hochstein, which is 2 outs for the Saints. And this brings up Tessa Clifton, who has a double, a single, and was walked last at bat.
Now batting for the Saints, third baseman Tessa Clifton.
Up high, ball 1. 1-0 count. I feel like it's getting windier.
I do too.
That's down low, ball 2.
I guess the wind doesn't
Hey,
care
look
if
at
it's
that flag.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd my hat go? Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, the wind took it.
That's called strike 1. Clifton hasn't swung yet. That's grounded past third. And Clifton will slowly make her way to first and will stay there. Definitely gingerly. And she'll probably get a pinch runner here. But that's a single for Clifton once again.
Now at the plate for the Saints, Alexis Army, first base.
And she's not going to get a pinch runner, actually. And this brings in Alexis Narmi, who has 1 single tonight. So 2 outs and a runner on first. That's outside, ball 1. Two-0 count, or 1-0 count, with 2 outs. That's grounded to Schmitz, and that's out number 3. First inning with no runs from the Saints.
Yep. Broke that trend.
Yeah. They went 1-2-3, 2-3-0.
1, 2, 3, 2, 3.
And for Harlan, they're, I think, near the top of the order. All right. Yes, they are third in the order. No, I think they were just third in the order. I think they're fourth in the order now, which is Aubrey Wegner, left fielder. So Harlan needs 4 runs here to even get a chance at going to extra innings with the Saints. And if they get 5, they have a chance to win it.
Indeed.
And the Saints will make a pitching change. They're going to send Alexis Narmi in to try to get the save. And Ellen Army will move to first base. Everyone else will stay the same.
Who was at first base before?
Alexis Narmi.
Oh. Makes sense.
Yep. Army just waiting for Hochstein to get the gear on and head out to home plate to get her 1 pitch warm up, but I think it'll probably be more than 1 pitch considering she's just going in the top of the 7th inning. Hochstein makes her way out to home plate. Alright, looks like Nari will get 1 pitch here. No, okay. The batter is lining up like it was only going to be 1 pitch. But it will be more. Saints just looking for 3 outs.
Yep.
And that will do it if they can get those. All right. Looks like we're ready to go here then for the Saints. It was 1 pitch. All right, it's Aubrey Wegner.
Leading off for the Cyclones, left fielder Aubrey Wegner.
Wegner's got 1 single tonight, and that's called strike 1. I didn't see it. Maybe she swung on that. I think she did.
I think she did as well. I think I heard that hit. Maybe it was a foul ball. Maybe that was a glove catching it, actually. That makes more sense.
Checks the swing, and it will be a ball. 1-1 count.
Know what I said.
And this one's popped up. It's going to be a foul ball for strike number 2. 1-2 count. Leading off the top of the 7th. Middle of the order for the Cyclones. That's up high, ball 2. 2-2 count. Now that's another foul ball.
Backwards again.
Stays 2-2 count. We'll have another pitch. 5 pitches so far in this at-bat. And make that 6 for ball 3. Full count. This is Lexington Army's first batter. That's a foul ball. Make it 7 pitches. And we'll have at least 8.
Yep.
And this is how you want to start it if you're the Cyclones. Long at bat. Wear them out.
Even though it's a new pitcher.
Yeah, I know. Wear out. You want to wear out the new pitcher.
Yeah.
Especially when you're inching towards the bottom of the order, which is usually your weaker hitters. That's grounded. It's going to get to shortstop Kylie Wiesack, but runner will be safe at first. This brings up Carly Gosshorn.
Now batting for the Cyclones, Carly.
That's popped up toward shortstop. Wiesack will make the grab for out number 1. Quick at bat there, opposite of what we just had. And this is going to bring in Liliana Albertson, who has 1 single in 3 at-bats.
She'll be safe.
Yep, strike 1 and runner safe at first. Swings and misses, runner going. And she'll be safe at second with strike number 2.
I feel like this camera is really yellow, for me at least.
I think the field is really yellow. I always feel like it's really yellow at night.
Look here.
No, I know. I
You
feel like
think
it's
it's
yellow
just
right
yellow?
now. It looks
Okay.
yellow. This one's popped up towards the left field. Gardner's going to miss the
Oh.
grab. Runners will stay at first and second.
Yeah, it reminds me of those like nighttime like driving glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks
Alright.
fine through the stream though.
This is Taya Frolich, who has 1 single
Now batting for the Cyclones,
in her 3 at-bats.
Dana Froelich.
7th in the order. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Ball's in the dirt. Runners going. And they'll advance to second and third. On check 1. That one's line drive past second base. That's going to send 2 runners home. Hochstein misses the ball. Runner's going for 3. Hochstein's down. They're going to call time. They might send the runner back to second. Hochstein hurt on the play.
They send 2, or are they 2 runners home?
Yep, 2 runners home. Umpire called time in the middle of the play, so we might
Send 1 back.
we might not send one back, but
Or
we might send this runner back to second.
That's what I meant.
Hochstein's sitting up. Not what you like to see, especially for one of your strongest hitters.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear a pin drop right now.
You could. Pen, like your pen cap.
And Hochstein's up. Looks like she wants to walk it off, stay in the game. That has been, we've seen a lot of Saints players kind of suffer minor injuries, or like we see Clifton, she's been gingerly walking the past couple games, as well as Hochstein.
Yeah.
Batting for the Cyclones, catcher Susie Kinkle.
This brings up Susie Kinkle, catcher.
Foul ball, right?
Yeah. I wasn't watching, but I could hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, she hit it and it went backwards.
Yep. Cyclones need 2 runs to tie it up at 11. Swing and a miss. Runner going home. She'll slide to be safe. Hochstein doesn't like it.
Nope.
Strike 2, but Harlan makes it a 1-point game with 1 out. In the top of the 7th inning. We might see a catcher change here. Hochstein showing pain. And we know she's a determined player, so she'll probably want to stay in the game. But we'll see what Coach Daly's decision is here. Kind of seems like the Aurora Borealis is up there. Sorry to not distract us from the moment, but those clouds make it look like they're
They do.
right there.
Like a month ago, you could see him from
Yeah.
here. It's a big solar storm.
Looks like Coach Daly's going to let Hochstein stay.
Who's our other catcher?
I'm not sure. I think Michaela Markle might be able to play catcher. I'm not sure, though. I think I've seen her play. I don't know who our catcher is for JV. Hochstein will stay.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Still Susie Kinkle. 0-2 count, 1 out. No runners on now. And this one's popped up towards second base. That's Olivia Johnson, who will make the grab for out number 2.
One more out and the game's over.
One more out and the game is over.
Or one more run and extra innings.
Tied. Well, no, because we still at the bottom of the 7th.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Bottom of the order for the Cyclones. Cameron Gosshorn was the old pitcher. Swing and a miss. Check 1. Encouragement from the Saints.
Yep.
Looking to get out of this tight game. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One more strike for the Saints, and it could be over. That's down low. Ball 1. Good eye to not swing there.
Yep.
Because you know it's a 1-point game, and you know it's the final out. You want to swing for it.
And
That one's fouled.
that one's fouled.
Right. I didn't hear it
Yeah, I
foul,
didn't
but
hear it either. But it
I think the
kinda-
way it went, yeah. You could tell it
did
was
go
fouled.
off. Yep.
1-2 count it remains. Bottom of the order for the Cyclones. I think they just want to get through this batter and get back to the top of the order.
Yep. Looks like it hit her.
Yeah. I don't actually know if it hit the bat at all, but it
That might have been a.
drilled Hoxie in the face.
Yeah. That's why they wear helmets. That might have been a foul.
Yeah, I don't think she touched it. They're gonna umpires will have a chat, but that might do it on a strikeout here. We'll see what the call is.
Yep.
I don't want to sit down.
Neither do I. Well, I can't sit down, but.
All right, right now they're gonna call it foul.
Yeah.
I see. I say I never disagree with the umpire, but this might be one time I disagree with the
That should
umpire.
have been a strike.
I think that should have been strike number 3 because I don't think it hit her bat. I mean, I know it hit Hochstein's forehead,
Very nail biting.
but we're gonna get at least one more pitch.
Yep.
Bottom of the order. Reminder for the Cyclones. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3, and Saints pull off a tight one against Harlan. 11-10 win. That will do it
For the game.
And that's 4 straight victories against the Cyclones for the Saints. It gives them a 4-7 lead, or a 4-7 conference record, and gives Harlan a 2-12 conference record. Close game. I'll tell you when we're back. Let me just look. You can fill the open space.
Well, it's a good game today. I don't have much to say.
Close game.
Close game. Very close. Towards the end. Very good toughness from some of the Saints who played today, like Hochstein and I'm blanking.
Tessa?
Yeah, Tessa.
We have 2 more softball games. Next one's not for a while. Baseball, let me look. Baseball tonight, I'll try to give you an update on that. Oh, this is JV, no wonder.
Yeah.
Why is it giving me JV? I want varsity. All right. Baseball. We have 1, 2, 3. 3 more home baseball games. So 5 more games total, and I think some of those will be on the same night.
Yeah.
But I think the next one is a baseball game against Woodbury Central on Thursday, June 27th. Falcons, I'll see if there's an update here. Otherwise, we will check out of here.
Yep.
All right, no update for baseball. You can check St. Albert Sports Fan for the final score of that game. That does it for me, Brady Smith.
I, Kellen Underwood.
We will be back on June 27th for St. Albert Falcons baseball versus Woodbury Central. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.